everyone, good evening. Welcome to 6th, 7th and 8th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you all in today's class. Now today's is a very special class, right? Because we have the revision of the chapter, the crop production and the management. It's a very important revision, everyone. So please make sure to stay with us till the end. And on that note, please do tell me that I hope that I'm clearly audible and visible to each one of you. Hello everyone, good evening, welcome everyone to the class. Hi, very good. I'm really sorry I'm late. I was in the other class was teaching class 7th history and I got carried away. And of course we were just discussing, it's a very important chapter, so yes. Thank you so much everyone. So I hope that all of you are ready. Are you ready everyone? I'll not be taking much of your time. Yes? Everyone please make sure to hit the like button and if you're new here, do take a moment and subscribe to the channel. Yes, very good. I can see number of students are increasing. Very good everyone. So what are your hopes with this session? I hope that all of you have seen what we have something special today, right? Are you here because of your beloved Menti? I thought we have an interesting class, that's why you all are here. But there's a twist everyone, I'm not sure, should I say or should I tell you in the beginning or should I just hold it? We don't have Menti today, I'm really sorry for the confusion. I don't know why we have Menti written over here. We have the quiz, but that's a poll-based quiz. Really sorry to break your heart everyone, I'm really sorry for this. Right, but we don't have Menti, but we have the quiz for sure. Yes? Yeah, I just did that. I'm extremely sorry, but I know that you are not here just for that quiz, right? You are here to learn. And of course, if you look at the thumbnail, everyone, I'm sure that all of you have seen that today is a very special class because we will be learning or will be revising with the BYJU'S way of learning. Right? So everyone, I hope that all of you are ready. Collecting all of your emotions, everyone, are you ready? Give me a quick thumbs up in the chat. Yes. Right? I can see, ma'am, we joined because the class is interesting and not because of the Menti. Thank you so much. There are a few hard breaks. I'm really sorry for that. But everyone, we have the quiz but in a poll format. So I hope that you are ready for that. Chaliye, without taking much of a time, I hope that let's get started. Yes, thumbs up everyone. Okay. So can we switch, Shiva sir? Yes everyone. So give me a minute. Okay, 1 minute. Yes, everyone. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. We have something here for you, I'm sure. This is something, of course, all of us have, maybe few of us have seen us. Yes. Yes, I will be letting you know, everyone. First, we'll be quickly revise the chapter. I hope that all of you are ready for the revision. Everyone, collecting your thoughts, come on. Yes, quick thumbs up everyone in the chat. And I can see all of you are ready. Yes. So of course, what we have over here, we will be looking into the app and of course then we'll be discussing about the important questions, right? So everyone please do pay attention. It's the kind of one stop where we'll be revising the whole chapter and then of course we'll be taking a look at the very important questions. So are we ready? Josh is really very high. That's I can see. Awesome. Yes, give us a minute everyone. So are we ready? Okay, give us a moment everyone. See if you are really very good. Maybe Shiva sir will come and say hi to you. Sir is here with us. Yes, everyone don't be sad. It's just a quiz. We have the quiz. Shiva sir will be helping us with the poll quiz. You were demanding that, sir, right? Okay, sir, ma'am, we want to meet Shiva sir. So today sir will come to the class. He's here with us. Okay, so everyone here what we have is that you will be able to see on the app. So everyone please make sure if you haven't downloaded, you can definitely download the app, right? And what we have over here is a quick summary. So see the chapter that we have over here is crop production and management. We have the revise and we'll be looking at the chapter summary. So I hope that all of you are ready. Yes, chaliye. Okay, 1 minute. So here we have the chapter summary. Now what is a courtesy? Courtesy means powered by. It's by BYJU'S, right? Nice. Okay. So everyone, we can zoom a bit, sir. Okay. So now everyone, what we'll be starting with, as of course the chapter is all about the food, right? We have the products of the agriculture. Right, what we have in agriculture, we know that agriculture is something that actually helps us in getting the food. Or basically we can call it as the art of cultivating crops and rearing of the animals for the human welfare. And that we call it as the agriculture. Yes, everyone? Very good, very good. So when we talk about the agriculture, it's just not include, right? It's not only include, just the food, right? But it includes both the things. It includes the rearing and caring of the animals, and it includes the cultivation of the crops altogether. Everyone, are we clear with this? Yes, I hope that all of you are clear with this. Good. The app name is BYJU'S app. Yes, this is absolutely free. So whenever you have time, if you want to explore, you can download the app and you can go through it. Okay. So are we clear with the agriculture? We are clear what we have in the agriculture. And of course, there are different products of the agriculture also. We have vegetables, fruits, right? We have grains, flowers, etc. And of course, we have the rearing and caring of the animals also in this. So back then, everyone, when of course the people were very kind of, they used to move from one place to another. They didn't have a homes, but once they realized that they can actually grow the crops, they started settling down. So agriculture becomes a very important point in settling of the humans. Right, everyone? I'm sure all of you have seen all of those movies, right? All of those, ancient movies, documentaries. Good, very good. Okay, chaliye. Yes, yeah, it's getting charged. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay. Everyone, now let's talk about the crops. Now, what are crops? See, everyone, I want all of you to stay focused over here, right? Just in case if you feel that you don't want to be in class, if you feel that the class is not helping you, you can leave the class, right? Yes. See, I don't want to call out your name, but I know that you are just doing it for some attention. See, we all are here to study. I would request, if you don't want to study or if you feel that you'll not be able to understand from this particular class, please feel free to leave the class. There's no foundation, right? And those of you who are here with us, I really want them to have a good experience. So please leave the class. We'll take care of you anyway. Okay. Now everyone, we're talking about the crops, right? Now what are crops? Now crops is nothing but when we grow the same kind of plant. Same kind of plant, right, on us, at one place, we call it as a crop. For example, crop could be the wheat, paddy, rice, sugarcane, etc. If you're growing on a same piece of land, if we have a same type of plant, we call it as a crop. Okay? Screen is blurred, it's not blurred, but it's perfectly fine. Yes. You can refresh your page. You can refresh your page once again. Because I can see that only one or two are saying that that the screen is not clear. So everyone, just in case if you feel that screen is not clear, please refresh your page. Okay. So we are clear with the what is a crop. Now, let's talk about types of crop, everyone. This is a very, very interesting topic, and I'm sure that all of you love this particular topic. Yes. Yes, everyone. Okay, just stopping over here once again. For all of you who are saying that my screen is blurred, I think we have checked. Screen is fine, right, sir? Your net is working perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine on my phone. So screen is fine. You might refresh your page or you can go back and come back again. Yes, you can just check with the resolution also. App name is BYJU'S app. It's absolutely free, so you can download the app if you wish to learn from it. Apart from that, many of you are asking about the microorganism chapter. We will start in the month of July, so please wait for some more time, right? And yes, we have to put a timeout on a student, Shiva sir. So you will be able to find him right over here. Yes, he is not talking good about our class and he's just disturbing all of us. So please make sure to, take care of him. We don't have Menti quiz, so please don't ask for the code. We don't have the quiz. We don't have the Menti quiz, but we do have the quiz. Okay, chaliye everyone. Now let's talk about this very important topic, which is the types of crops. Now this is a common question asked in the examination, that write about the types of crops, or what are the different types of crops we have, right? There are examples also. Yes, so now what are crops? We understand that when on the same piece of land, if you grow a same type of plant, we call it as the crop. There are two, or actually three. Two, of course, on a broader point of view, right? And of course, one on a shorter duration. We have kharif crop, which needs more of water, right? They are usually grown from the season of June to September. One of the easiest example, everyone, for all of us to remember is, can you tell me the name of the kharif crop, everyone? Yes? Can we zoom in our screen? Yes, we'll do that for you. I hope that now it's better. Yes? Very good. Now I'm sure you'll be able to see. Yes. Okay. Paddy, absolutely correct, everyone. Rice, right? So remember, the most easiest example in the kharif crop is the rice, right? Remember that. We have rabi crop, which is grown from the October to March. And again, we have the wheat, the easiest example in the rabi crop. Remember that. Yes, you will be getting the notes on the Telegram, so don't worry about it. You can take the screenshots also. And then we have the zaid crop, which are grown only for a very small duration. From March to the June, of course, we have cucumber, we have watermelon. All of these falls under this particular crop. So we have three crops based upon the seasons that we have, right? We have the kharif crop, rabi crop, and the zaid crops. All of you must remember about the duration when they are grown and two examples of each one of them. Yes, melons, absolutely correct. Muskmelon, watermelon, all of these comes during this time only. Okay, then let's talk about more in detail about the kharif crop. So we have the crops that are grown. Let me just have the pen with me right over here. Yes, see over here, everyone. So we have the kharif crop, right? Crops that are sown on the onset of the monsoon. As the monsoon is there, if they are put into the soil for the sowing, we call them as a kharif crop. Example, maize, rice and cotton. Interesting. Then of course we have the rabi crop, right? And they are put on, the process of sowing begins at the beginning of the winter from the October, and they are harvested in the month of April. We have gram, wheat, pea, all are the examples of the rabi crop. Yes. And then of course we have the zaid crops. They're mostly grown in the summers, right? And they're grown for a very short duration of time. Watermelon, cucumber, muskmelon are the examples of it. Very good. Yes, I will be taking your doubts in some time. Shorts creator, bache, zaid crops are those crops that are grown only for a very short duration. Very short duration, okay? Those are called as the zaid crops, and they're grown only for like 3-4 months. We have watermelon, cucumber, muskmelon, all in that category. Yes, ma'am, do not listen. Okay, 3 RD, I didn't get. Ritika, crop are nothing but if you're on a piece of land, if you're growing same kind of plant together, we call it as a crop. Welcome everyone to the class. Now everyone, do take a screenshot of this. Okay, moving aside, everyone, take a screenshot. Jaldi se. We can call that also. Everyone, this you'll be able to get. This you'll be able to get. Do take a screenshot so that you have all of these notes, right? The quiz will be there at the end. Let's quickly revise it, and then of course we'll have the quiz. Okay, it's a very quick summary of all of it, and this is so important, right? You just have this, right? Yes, and you have all the things with you. It's a very right way to revise all of this. Done. Awesome. Now this chapter, everyone, talks about the crop production and management. So we'll be discussing the 7 important steps that we have in the agriculture practice. Now this is the easiest, I would say, for all of us to remember. We have 7 steps, and each of these steps will be studying in the detail, right? So these steps are the steps that are followed by the farmer to produce the yield or to produce the crops altogether. So first step, everyone, is the plowing. Now we start with the first step, which is the preparation of the soil. Now I want all of you to pay attention, everyone. Yes, very good, very good. So everyone, what happens in plowing? Right, I'm sure. Yes, we know that what happens. Plowing may. We know that plowing is a very important step in which we will be loosening and tilling the soil. We will loosen the soil by breaking it down, by digging it, right? And of course, by moving the soil inside out. Easy peasy, right? I'm sure you would have seen in the gardening session, right? I'm sure if you see, you're just kind of loosening the soil and tilling it, mixing the soil all together. Turning and loosening of the soil with the plow is called as plowing. Absolutely correct. So, in plowing, we know that there is tilling, right? We also call it as tilling also. And this is nothing but loosening and turning of the soil by using a plow, which is a traditional tool, and by using a cultivator, which is a modern tool. So over here, everyone, if you can see, this is a cultivator. Now what we have in a cultivator will have those, kind of this structure, which have lots of, kind of a curve shape. They're very sharp and they'll be kind of helping in digging the soil all together. And of course, in the traditional method, we use a plow with the bullock cart. Okay, we have this understanding of the plowing. Then, now what are the important thing, everyone? You can take a screenshot of this also, because this is a very common question asked. Okay, plowing is important, but why? Why the plowing is important, everyone? First, of course, it actually helps loosening the soil. For example, if I have this soil, right? If I dug it up properly, what will happen? It will loosen the soil. It will actually help in roots to breathe, right? And the oxygen will be able to go deep down, right? Of course, more than that, roots will be able to breathe properly and they have their own space to go deep down into the soil. Then, it actually helps in the growth of the microorganisms. We are very much 100% sure that microorganisms, few especially, are the best friends of the farmer. So microbes actually help in increasing the fertility of the soil also. Now plowing helps in uprooting the weed. Now weed is an undesirable plant that are not grown by the farmer. They are unwanted crops, right? How many of you remember about the weed? Yes. I'm sure all of you remember about the weed, right? Weeds are nothing but the undesirable plant or the unwanted plant. So, plowing actually help in removing these also. Help in the growth of the organisms such as earthworm, promotes the plant growth, promotes the growth of the addition of the nutrient into the soil, and of course, bring the nutrient-rich soil from the bottom to the top. Clear? Yes, Pathshala. This is a very interesting question and I want you to answer this question. Think about it and please do write the answer. So everyone, do take a screenshot of this. Jaldi se. All of you take a screenshot of this. Right? It's very, very important. Why the process of tilling is super important. Why it is important? We know why it is important now. The importance of process of plowing. Good. Okay. Now, let's talk about the tools used in the process of plowing. Yes? Now over here we have the traditional tool, everyone. Right? What we have the traditional tool, which is a plow and a hoe. Right? And of course we have, in the modern tool, we have the cultivator. So, what happens? With these tools, what happens? There is a digging of the soil. There's a loosening of the soil and tilling, turning of the soil basically. So everyone, can you do this process with me? Just imagine that you have soil in front of you, right? Just imagine that you have a soil in front of you. Hold that soil and just mix it, right? Just try to mix it. And if possible, just try to dig it also. So what happens in plowing? With this process of plowing, right, what happens? There's a loosening of the soil. If there are big crumbs that are broken, right? And, if the roots has to go deep down, it's just opening up the space. It actually helps with the growth of microorganisms, add nutrition. It has so many benefits. So do that, right? Now, that actually just help you to remember this. Right? Remember this, everyone. Now, of course, you'll be like, ma'am, aisa hota hai kya? You can do, and then you remember these steps, and of course, that will be helping you writing the answer. Chaliye. That's the plow over here, everyone. This we have in the textbook also. Right? I'm sure that nobody will be asking you to draw in the examination, but of course, they can show this picture and can ask the question based upon this. So, you should know about the structure altogether. So, what is a plow beam, plow shaft, and plowshare? Okay, this particular part is being put at the back of the bullock, right? This part goes into the soil. It has the iron covering, right, which is very sharp. That actually help in breaking the soil, right, and of course helping in the whole process of it. And we have the plow shaft, right, which actually is there on the land and just moves towards it. So over here we have this meaning, and this is important, everyone. We have in our textbook also. The other tool that we have is the hoe, which is again as a traditional tool. I'm sure you would have seen this. And it's a very simple tool. We have it in our daily life also. I'm sure if your parents love gardening now, I'm sure you would have it at your home. Everyone, are we clear up to here? Quickly give me a thumbs up. Yes, I can see so many yes over here. Okay, and the last tool that we have over here is the cultivator. Now, though of course we call it as a modern tool, it is definitely a bit more expensive than the traditional tool, but it saves lot of time of the farmer and fast in the process, right? We will be discussing that along with this cultivator. It can be used in different other ways also. Yes. So everyone, are we clear with it? Yes, we'll have the polls in a minute. Just give me 10 minutes, everyone. We'll quickly revise this, and then of course we'll have the polls also. Now, if you have any doubts, please ask me. So we are done with the first practice, which is the preparation of the soil. What we have seen, yes, Manasavi, you can mention about the difference. Bache, plow and hoe are very different tools altogether. See over here, by looking at the structure only, you will be able to differentiate. Look at the structure and then differentiate. Okay, chapter number 3. We will, Astha, we have noted down this. We'll let the team know about it. Okay, very good. चलिए, अच्छा बच्चे बोल रहे मैम हम मार्च से वीडियो देख रहे हैं, बढ़िया है, थोड़ा स्लो जाना है. ओके, नो डाउट. ओके, वेरी गुड. Hoe is a type of a traditional tool which is used in the process of plowing. Okay, very good. So everyone, can we move ahead? Yes. Okay, very interesting question that I would love to answer. Ma'am, why the leveling is important? Now, leveling is important. Leveling of the soil is important before the sowing process and other. Is that it actually help the farmer to understand how the land is. It will be helping in the irrigation also. If the land is not proper, right, there are chances that there could be the water clogging that will be hampering the growth of the plant. Hence, it becomes really very important for the farmer to have the leveled land for a right growth of the crops. Yes, so I hope that it's clear. Very good, very good. Okay, chali, can we move ahead, everyone? Very good. Now, let's talk about the next step, which is the sowing. Now, what is sowing? Sowing is nothing but anyone? You want to tell me quickly in the chat box, everyone? What is sowing? Sowing is nothing but planting the seeds in the soil is called a sowing process. Easy. When you plant a seed into the soil, we call it that process as a sowing, right? And of course, we have two methods over here. We have funnel method and seed drill method. We'll be taking a look into these in detail. How we can test a seed that we have. Now, the quality of a seed is really very important. I'm sure everyone, if you go to for example, if you go to a shop, right, your parents will be looking at the fruits or the vegetables, right? And they will be picking up the good fruit or vegetables. Yes or no? I'm sure you would have seen it, right? Yes, and why are they looking at it? Because they feel that, okay, yeah, it's not completely ripened, or it doesn't look natural. Maybe it's not of good quality, etc. Right? So the quality of seed is really very, very important, right? Because if the farmer is not using the good quality seed, the chances are the crop yield or the crop production that is happening will not be that great. For example, if the farmer is using a seed of a mango which is not that sweet, right? I'm sure all of you love mangoes which are sweet in taste, right? But just in case, if the farmer have used a mango which seed is the mango is not very sweet, and he have used that seed to actually have a new plant, of course, we will not like that mango, right? So the quality of seed becomes really very important. So we have two important things over here. First, of course, how we can check the quality of the seed. First, the easy test that we have is to take a glass of water, add the seed into it, right, and see that which seeds are floating and which seeds are not floating. If the seeds are floating, what will happen? Can anyone tell me? Shiva sir, can we just check with this? It's not working, I guess. Yes. It's getting warm over here. Yes. Everyone. Yes, how you will check if the seeds are floating? Yes, if the seeds are floating, it means that the seeds are hollow from inside and they are not good, right? And if the seeds are sing, right, they are at the bottom, we know that they are the healthy seeds and they are not hollow from inside. So the seeds which are floating on the surface of the water, of course, are the bad seeds, and the one which have good amount, right, they're not hollow, they will sink at the bottom of the glass. So this is one way to check the quality of the seed. Very good. Apart from that, everyone, I'm sure there's one thing that is there in our textbook and we have paid attention to. Let me give you an example, everyone, right? Let me give you an example. Of course, I have one seed which gives me a high yield, right? And which is disease resistance. And I have one seed which is low yield, which means that it will not be able to give you good amount of production of the crop, and which is disease, which is not disease resistance. It can easily get the disease. So which seed you will pick? Jaldi say. Yes, which seed we will pick? For example, if you and I am the farmer, which seed we will pick? Meaning of sowing. Arey, such an easy thing. Very good. Meaning of sowing, bache, is nothing but when we plant, when we put a seed into the soil. That whole process is called as sowing. Option 1, right, of course, will be picking up a seed which has a high yield. That will be able to give us a high, good amount of yield and is disease resistance also. That means that it will not be catching the disease. Very good. Okay, so that is how the seeds quality are being kept on check, and this is how the farmers will be picking up the right quality seed. Okay. Now let's talk about the tools that are used for the sowing. Everyone, it's a quick revision. I know that. I can see that when you're saying, ma'am, jaldi jaldi hame pata hai sab. Give me 5 minutes. Can you give me 5 minutes? Yes, can you give me 5 more minutes, everyone, and then we will be looking at the quiz. Yes, very good, very good. I will be taking your doubts after the process of sowing. Once we're done with this, I'll take your doubts. So, what are the tools that we have in sowing? Of course, we have the traditional tool, which is the funnel method, and of course, we have the seed drill. Right now, seed drill is a modern method, and traditional tool, we have the funnel method. If you look closely, over here we have, right? So, in funnel method, we have this whole structure, and which is a narrow tube kind of structure, and later it has a funnel. So of course we add the seeds, and of course it will be going into the soil. That's a funnel method. And of course we have the seed drill, similar machine, right? We can use it as a cultivator also. Over here we have, right, we can just change the attachment of it, and that's how we have the seed drill that actually help in cultivating also, plowing also, and in adding the seed into the soils. So it's kind of 2-in-1 process, right? So you can take a screenshot, everyone. Jaldi se take a screenshot of all of this. Jaldi se everyone take a screenshot. Very good, very good. So that's all about the seed drill, right? And we have the funnel method also. So take a screenshot, everyone, of all of these. Taken, right? Good. Okay. Now if you have doubt, please ask me. I'll be able to answer your doubt. Now we are done with 2 topics. So please ask your doubt. Seed drill is definitely better, bache. Seed drill is definitely better. It's better. Difference in plowing and tilling, it's the same name, bache. It's the same name. Tilling and plowing are same. Loosening of soil is different. My name is Ankita. Plow shaft, of course, if you look at the structure, right, it's just there. It's just holding the structure with the plow shaft. Irrigation we'll discuss. It's related to the water. Okay. Ma'am, some seeds will not sink. That means if they're not sinking, they're not good seeds. Yes. Broadcast. Yes. I didn't get that. What you are asking for? Okay, I'll take that question, but can you phrase it properly? Okay. I can see that many of you have doubts in the topics that we'll be looking into now. So everyone, can we move ahead to the next topic? Yes, many of you are talking about the crop rotation, and of course you're talking about the fertilizers. I saw a lot of doubts in the fertilizers. Let's see what we have over here. So what are the methods that we can use to add the nutrition back into the soil? Of course, there are other ways. We have the use of fertilizers, manure, right, all together. And of course, we have the crop rotation. So let's see, everyone, what are these? Everyone do remember this. It's a revision. I can see that many of you haven't seen the sessions all. How many of you have seen the sessions? Yes. Very good, very good. I can see we will have the one shots. Don't worry, we'll have the one shots. I can see many of you saying me. Very good. So everyone, if you have doubts, detailed doubts, I would request you to go there and watch the session, right? I'm explaining each and everything, but I'll not be able to repeat it again and again because of the duration of a class, right? So please make sure to watch those videos. Okay, now let's quickly talk about the manure. What is a manure? It is the organic obtained, right? It is the organic substance which is obtained by the decomposition of the plant and the animal waste. We will collect the plant waste and the animal waste. We will put them into a hole and we'll cover it with the we'll cover it with the soil for some time. And of course, after that, what we'll get? We'll get the manure. It is absolutely organic. It's really very good for the plants and for the environment and for the soil. So this is how we can make the manure. Apart from that, what we have the chemicals. We call them as the fertilizers. Now they are man-made. They are usually made in the industries, right? We have NPK, very famous fertilizers, right? And of course, now advantage of the fertilizer is just that, just in case if the plant or the soil is lacking some nutrient, we can add the fertilizer. But the rigorous use of fertilizers is definitely not good for the environment. And then of course, we have the difference. Everyone, do take a screenshot of this. Jaldi say, I will tell you about the irrigation. I will tell you about the irrigation after some time when we have the topic. Yes. Okay. Yes. Are we clear? Okay. Now, no, okay, there's a doubt, ma'am. The broadcasting is related to tilling. No, it is not. See, broadcasting is a very simple method of throwing the seeds into the soil. Okay? It's a process of the sowing. But it's not related to the tilling. Okay. So here, everyone, we have the the difference between the manure and the fertilizer. Okay, interesting. Now, let's move ahead and let's talk about how, apart from adding the manure and the fertilizers, we can add the nutrition back into the soil. One of the easiest way to do that is by the method of crop rotation, right? By the method of the crop rotation. I'm sure all of you have heard about this term crop rotation. So, what we have, as the word suggests, crop rotation, we will be rotating the crops that are grown on a same piece of land. We will be growing our crops in such a way that one crop which is taking more of the nutrient from the soil, once we add another crop, is giving back the nutrient to the soil. In such case, we use a plant which are the leguminous plants such as pea plants, soya bean plants, because in their root nodules, what we have a bacteria which is called as the rhizobium. And this bacteria actually help in adding back the nutrient. Or most importantly, it actually works with the fixation of the nitrogen. Everyone, are we clear? Yes? Tanmay, I've answered your question, bache. Broadcasting is not related to tilling. Examples, Tanmay, I've answered your question. Yes, very good. Examples of leguminous plants, we have pea plant, soya bean plant, all of these are the examples. Vineet, I'll answer your question. Irrigation a question after some time, everyone. Yes, we don't have Menti today. We just have the normal class. And we have the questions later. Leguminous plants. Yes, pulses also. Few pulses that we have. Okay. Tilling, Xavier's is nothing but, basically nothing but, plowing the soil or turning the soil. That is called as tilling. Okay. Everyone, you can take the screenshot where we're discussing about the rhizobium. There's another method, of course. We have this plant, right? Leguminous plants, which holds a very important bacteria in their roots, which is the rhizobium. They're actually helping. It converts the atmospheric nitrogen into the form that the plants can take up the nitrogen. We cannot take the nitrogen directly from the atmosphere, and that's how the plants get the nitrogen with the help of these bacteria. Not all the bacteria, but leguminous plants bacteria. Okay. Now, many of you who have doubt in the irrigation, here we are. Irrigation is nothing but a process by which the plants will be getting their supply of water, and there are different methods of it. We have wells, river, lakes, canals, dams, other way. We have two different methods over here. We have modern irrigation, right? Modern methods of irrigation, and we have traditional methods of irrigation. In traditional method, we have Rahat, Mott, Dhelki and chain pump system. Modern we have drip irrigation and sprinkle irrigation. So here, let's take a look over here. In traditional methods, of course, Rahat and Mott, you can see in Rahat, of course, we have the use of a bullock cart, right? That actually help in rotating, and of course, that's how the water will be filled into the buckets and will be going into the canals. Same with the Mott, of course, it's more of manual where we are using a pulley altogether. In the other way, we have the Dhelki system, of course, the individual is sitting there and of course working manually. We have chain pump system again with the help of a human, right? A manual power is required. Then we have most important, everyone, which is a sprinkle irrigation, which of course is like the artificial rain. So if the land is not even, we will be seeing the use of the sprinkle irrigation or on a large piece of land. Now, sprinkle irrigation is nothing but the artificial kind of a rain that is happening on the plants. There is a nozzle attached at the top and there's a pipe which is attached with the main water supply, and this nozzle rotate. So as the nozzle is rotating, we will see the water spreading into that particular area. Now, usually the sprinkle irrigation is used in those areas where the land is not even, or if they have to supply the water to the larger area. We use the sprinkle irrigation. Then we have the drip irrigation, which is very important in those areas where they have less amount of the water. So as the word suggests, drip over here, the water will be reaching the plant drop by drop. Okay, this is super important. Right, so this is, please take a note of this, that the advantage of the sprinkle irrigation and the drip irrigation. Everyone take a screenshot of this and I'll take your questions now. Yes, everyone. Jaldi say. All of you take a screenshot of this. Very good, very good. Yes. Okay, everyone. So you can take a screenshot of this and we have the drip irrigation. Now I will be answering your few of your doubts, right? We are just few more topics, everyone. I know that I'm telling you, but you have so many doubts, I'm not able to move ahead. Ma'am, how the manure actually help in holding or increasing the capacity of holding of the water? See, manure is, when we talk about it, right, manure actually help in increasing the porosity also. So it is very porous, right? And of course, it goes down. Of course, it actually helps in increasing the holding capacity of the water, right? Ma'am, my homework is there to collect the grains. Can you, any grains that you can collect, bache, any grains? Very good. In a school also you have taught this. Very nice. Chain pump we have, right, is we have a wheel which is being pulled by the teacher like this. Not by the teacher, I'm sorry, I just read a comment. By the farmer, right? And of course, we have the buckets attached to it. Difference between manure and fertilizer, which we have just discussed, you can go back and see that. Yes, it is. Good. Okay. Chali everyone. Moving to the weed. Now, of course, as we have discussed, weed are nothing but the undesirable plants, right? the plants which are not planted by the farmer. These weed plants are growing randomly. Farmer didn't plant these plants in the soil, but yeah, they are growing, right? And that's why they are the undesirable plant, and they compete, right? They compete with the plants for the water, nutrient, space and light. So definitely the farmer remove them by using different methods of tilling, with the use of the khurpi or with the help of a seed driller also. So it's a very small topic. Remember 3 things, everyone. What are weeds? Weeds are the undesirable plants, right, that are not grown by the crops, and they compete with the crops for the water, nutrients, sunlight, etc. They have to be removed. There are few methods. They can be easily removed with the hands with the use of khurpi, or with the process of tilling, or with the process of seed drill. Then apart from that, we have the use of the chemicals also here. We have weedicides that will be killing the weeds. Now, of course, definitely, when we talk about the chemicals, we feel that it might harm the crops, but weedicides are designed in such a way that they will be only harming the weeds and not the crop. Okay, remember that. Very good. Okay, everyone. Yes, very good. 2,4-D, absolutely correct. So, example of the weedicide is 2,4-D. Then, we have the last official, kind of step that we have is the harvesting. Harvesting is nothing but the cutting of the crops once they are done, right? Traditionally, we can do it with the help of a sickle, and of course, we have the harvesters now that will be help. It's a huge machine, right, along with a tractor, or that will be helping in reducing the work of the farmers. So when we are collecting the seeds, right, of course, it becomes really very easy. Now, back then, in the traditional methods, we have 2 important processes. Threshing and winnowing. Now, what is threshing, everyone? This is a question I'm sure all of you get confused with. What is threshing? Threshing is a process of separating grains or seeds from the chaff of the harvested crop. So, of course, if we are separating the grains or seeds from the chaff, the covering that we have, right? See over here, we can see seed is inside it, and of course, there's a covering. If we are separating that grain from the chaff, right, by beating it, of course, on a very hard surface in traditional way, we call it as a threshing. And what is winnowing? Winnowing is a use of a wind, right, to separate, right, the heavier component from the lighter chaff. That is called as winnowing, right? I'm sure you would have seen people will be standing against this, right? For example, if the wind is coming from here, they'll stand like this and they will rotate. They will actually shake the container. What will happen with the help of the wind? The heavier material will fall and the lighter material will fly away. That is a chaff. And the seeds or the grains will be collected on the ground. So we have 2 traditional methods over here, threshing and winnowing, which actually help in the separation. Apart from that, once there's a collection of the grains, right, we store them in the different methods. So we have the grannies, right, and of course we have the big silos where all the grains will be stored, right? Storing is also very important, and during the process of storage we have to make sure the grains are dry. There's no moisture, there are no rats, there are no insects, because they can actually destroy the grains. Okay, so that's the end method, everyone. And last method that we have over here is the animal husbandry. So animal husbandry focus upon the rearing and caring of the animals, and of course they do this process so that they can actually have the products, and we humans can use those products in various other ways. So we have milk, egg, meat, all of these are coming from the animals, and the people who are rearing these, right, of course, will be following the very certain rules, taking care of the animals, providing them the vaccination, providing them the good food, proper hygienic conditions. And that is the reason, right, animal husbandry requires lot of effort, and of course it provides the product to the humankind. So everyone, are we clear with this? Yes, rearing is nothing but taking care of the animals, right? Very good. No, bache, weedicides and herbicides are not same. Yes, now we have the quiz. See, there were a doubt on manure, right? There was a doubt on the manure and the compost. So manure, right? If you talk about the manure, mostly it has more of the animal waste. It has the plant waste, but not much, right? And compost, we have a little bit more of composition of the plants. Kind of, we kind of say it's same. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay, everyone, so we are done with the recap over here. Now I'm just showing you the important questions, everyone. On the app only, on the BYJU'S app, right, we have, after the summary, we have some important text questions that you have in your textbook. So if you have downloaded the app, you can go through these questions. And now I think all of you are waiting for the quiz. So let's quickly go back to the quiz, where of course, all of you will have the polls now, right? We will have the polls, and please make sure to pick the correct answer. Okay, so can we switch back? Okay, everyone, 1 minute. Here we have, I'll just, okay, we can fix it. And yeah, here we have, we can have the changes in the settings. Yes. So everyone, I know that many of you, it could be that you are new here and you're watching this session for the very first time. So everyone, please do remember this. We have done detailed study of this whole chapter and we have various videos. So you can definitely go and watch all of these videos. Today's class is more in terms of revision. So please make sure, right, to stay with us till the end. Just wait for some time, everyone. Just recall what are the things that we have studied. Yes. Right, everyone? Yes. So, of course, in the compost, we have different mixture altogether, right? Not just the animal waste, but different components. We have that. Okay, here we have the question also. So, everyone, I hope that all of you are ready for the quiz. Not the Menti quiz. And we will have the poll, sir. So, we can have the options A, B, C, D. So everyone, I hope that you are ready. Winnowing is a process where we use a wind to separate the heavier grains from the chaff, right? Sometimes what happens, after the threshing process also, there are still seeds which are covered with the chaff, the covering, right? To separate them, we'll be actually going ahead to use the wind. It's an old method. Difference between a hoe and Selena, I'm really sorry, but we have discussed it. Please go back and see that. Anushka, broadcasting is throwing of the seeds. Not exactly kaise fake diya, but of course after the tilling process, after the plowing process is done, this proper throwing of the seeds. Synthetic fiber, can we store the grains in synthetic fiber? We usually store them in, plastic bags, or sometimes we can, but not for a more duration. How to answer the question? You will be able to see the polls in the YouTube chat. Okay? So all of you, are you ready? There are no code for it. You don't have to go anywhere. I can see people are ready. Some of them are showing me aggressive face. Yes, we are ready. So here, everyone, let's go and let's see the first question. Everyone, I'm sure you'll be able to see the polls over here. Right? Very good, everyone. Just see the polls in the chat. You'll be able to see the polls A, B, C, D. So now pick the answer. I want all of you to vote, right? Read the question carefully. The question is, you have to identify the agriculture tool that we have over here. I'm sorry, by mistake, I hope you haven't seen the answer. By mistake, I just clicked and it went ahead. So everyone, which agricultural tool that we have over here? Is it a combine? Is it a hoe? Is it a cultivator or a seed drill? See over here, right? We can see there's a funnel shape, right? And of course, we can see a long tube-like structure. Yes. So, right, which is this particular tool that we have over here? I would say that, right, instead of seed drill, we can write funnel method. Not exactly the seed drill, but yeah, kind of the, yes. Right, everyone have voted. I think majority of you, right, are voting for option number D. So very good, everyone. I have also voted. So yeah, option number D is the correct answer. So yeah, I have corrected it. We can, instead of saying a seed drill, we can actually say it as the funnel method. Okay. Yeah, by mistake. So we'll write funnel method. Okay. Question number 2, everyone. I think we have ended the poll. And yeah, majority of you have voted for the correct answer. So you have the understanding. Okay. Question number 2, everyone. And I hope that all of you are ready. Okay. Here we have. Which of the following are desirable qualities of the seeds? What are the desirable qualities of the seeds among these? So we have the 4 options. You have to pick the quality of a seed which is desirable, which you want to have. Disease resistance, prone to disease. Prone to disease matlab they'll be able to catch the disease really very easily. Okay? Disease resistance, they'll not be able to catch a disease. Low yield, prone to disease. High yield, disease resistance. High adaptability, low yield. काजू कतली क्वेश्चन है ये तो, ऐसा बढ़िया है. मैं खिलाती हूँ अभी काजू कतली. Yes. Seems like everyone, here we have the Kaju Katlis for you. Good. Very good, everyone. I can see the votes happening. All of you quickly vote. Seems like all of you have voted and majority of you have voted for the correct answer. We can end the polls and the correct answer, everyone, is... Ta-da! Sorry? Yes. 83% of you have voted for the correct answer. And the correct answer, everyone, is option number C, high yield and disease resistance. So we will be looking for the seed, right, that has high yield, means that it is giving us good amount of production of the crop, and is disease resistance. That means that will not be catching the disease easily. Interesting. पेट भर गया अब तो मीठा खा खा के ऐसा. Okay, chaliye. Question number 3, everyone, on your screen. Now this is a trickier question. Leveling of a soil helps to prevent what? Leveling, right? Sowing bachata hai, cultivation, or drought, soil erosion. If there is a leveling of the soil, everyone, what will be, which of these conditions will be prevented? We haven't discussed this, but it's a very general knowledge question. The top layer is really very important, right? So I'm just giving you a hint over here. Free के sweets मिल रहे हैं ऐसा? Niranjan, बच्चे, we don't have the Menti. It's a poll. It's a YouTube poll quiz that we are having. Okay. Seems like one option is definitely moving ahead. When we level the soil, what happens, right? We know that when we are leveling the soil, we will be able to have the proper surface first of all, right? And of course, we will be able to grow the plants easily. And of course, it will be preventing the... Very good. So I think all of you have voted, sorry, not all of you, I think majority of you have voted. And 71% of you are voting for the correct answer, and the correct answer is soil erosion. So the leveling of the soil actually helps in preventing the soil erosion. Very good. Badhiya, badhiya, everyone. So this is good. Chaliye. We have bundi ke laddu today now. Okay. Question number 4, everyone, on your screen. Shiva said the chat is not moving. This wala chat. Okay. Which of the following are the agriculture tools or the implements, right? Tools. Seed drill, silos, harrow, or all of these. एग्रीकल्चर टूल्स कौन कौन से फील्ड में यूज होते हैं टूल्स में? Which of these are the agricultural tools, right? Or they're related to the agriculture. Very easy, I would say, right? It's a very easy question. I think we have just discussed. These names are very familiar to all of us because we have just discussed about the agriculture practices. Bundi ke laddu, my favorite. Same here, my favorite also. Real मिठाई तो अभी कैसे होगी? But maybe in future. Okay, very good, everyone. बर्फी question है बिल्कुल. चलिए. So I hope that all of you have voted, everyone. Yes. Okay, so we can end the polls, and the correct answer is option number D. All of these. Seed drill, definitely. Silos, harrow, of course, this is a tool which have lots of, curvy teeth like this. Used in the cultivation. Okay. All of these are the correct answer. Now we have white barfi. Nice. Good. So, actually, you got confused with the seed drill, huh? Thoda sa confusion tha, but good. Okay, question 5, everyone, quickly. Which of the following is generally used for making compost? There were a lot of questions, right, ma'am? Compost and manure and humus. Very close term, right everyone? So humus, everyone, is nothing but a substance which we made from the dead leaves and plants. It is usually has a composition of the plants, right? And if we take it and we put it into a hole, right, of course we cover it with the soil, we have the humus. Manure, we are adding the animal waste also. Compost makes a mixture of everything. Okay? Good. We'll be using, very good. Can I see how many of you have voted? Very good, very good. All of you quickly vote. Gulab jamun chahiye. Very good, yes. Ma'am, rasgulle, wah. Easiest of all. We can end the post and the correct answer is organic plant waste. To make the compost, right, amongst all of this, we'll be using the organic plant waste only. We don't need metal, plastic and paper. Plastic to bilkul nahi chahiye. Right? So everyone, now it's time for us to have rasgulla. Ta-da! Yes. Spongy rasgullas. Yes. Okay. It's not a tool. I know cellulose is not a tool per se, but it's an implement. When we talk about it, what all is used. So of course, in that way, it is. It's a valid question, Shrishri. But implements me, of course, just focusing not only on the tools, but of course on the whatever things that are used in the agriculture, I would say. Okay, chaliye. Question number 6, everyone. Which of the following nutrient replenish the soil after growing leguminous plant? If you have paid attention to the class when we discussed about the crop rotation, we talked about something else, right? Leguminous plants, everyone. Leguminous plants have roots, and in their roots they have nodules, right? And these nodules have something very important. Yes. So which of these nutrients are being added back into the soil once we are actually growing these plants? Easy peasy. Yes, easy peasy, everyone. Jalebi question hai. Wow. All of you quickly vote for the answer. I will start preparing for the next sweet. Seems like jalebi is in the demand, right? Yeah. Yes. Golgappe bhi aa gaye. Leguminous plants are those plants, right, which have on their roots, they have the root nodules, and inside those roots we have root nodules, we have the bacteria, right? And these bacteria, one of such example is rhizobium, that actually help in fixing the, I was about to say the answer, but then I stopped, ke bhai voting chal rahi hai. Yes, all of you have voted, so we can end the poll, and the correct answer is option number A, right? So leguminous plants actually help in adding nitrogen back into the soil. So these bacteria that are there, rhizobium, right, they actually help in converting atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate and nitrite that are usable by the plants. Nitrogen cannot be used by us or by the plants or by the animals directly from the atmosphere. So it has various ways. Okay. So everyone, option number A is the correct answer. I hope that the voting is ended and 89 of you have voted for the correct answer. Very good, everyone. See, jalebi hogi, pav bhaji, pani puri sab aa raha. Ruk jao. Abhi ruk jao. Right? I'm multitasking now. Okay. Question number 7, everyone. See, if you have highest percentage, all of you, if you have the highest percentage, I'll make chocolate for you. Yes. So I'm getting ready with my tools. Right? So dash improves the texture of the soil, fertilizer, plastic, manure, or all of the above. So it's a very easy question, I would say. Questions are very easy, right? Or do we feel like it's easy because we have studied it? So everyone here, chocolate, right? It's a kind of, dry fruits wala chocolate that we have. We are eating healthy. Right? And of course, there was demand for the rasgulle also, but I'll not be able to, not sure. Kale jam, stuffed with dry fruits. Okay. Everyone, quickly. Yes. Yes, exactly. कि dark brown color कैसा आएगा थोड़ा we have it over here. Very good everyone. So I can see that majority of you are voting for the correct answer and we can end the polls. 74 of you have voted for the correct answer. The correct answer to this question is manure. So manure is the one that actually improves the texture of the soil. Right? It improves the texture of the soil. So everyone, I hope that you have enjoyed, right? The chocolate and the gulab jamun. Here's a kaju katli. Kaju katli to mujhse mang lo. It's my favorite and easy, right on demand. Yes. Here's a question. Our next question is those noodles question. Okay. Question number 8, everyone. I hope that you're enjoying discussing the crop production, food chapter and eating food. Okay. Separation of grain from chaff with the aid of wind. If you're using the wind in the process, what we call that process as? This is the easiest question, everyone. I want all of you to vote for the correct answer. Yes? Quickly, everyone. Yes, all of you vote. Yes. Yes, I'm ending the class really very soon. Very good. So can we have the polls now? Yes, we are having the polls. It got stuck in between, but now we have the polls. So if we have to separate the grains from the chaff, right, by using the wind, which process is called as? Easy peasy. Now the polls are there, right? Yeah. So this is the time, everyone. We have a bowl of warm noodles. Yeah. गुलाब जामुन हो गए, काले जाम भी हो गए. Everyone quickly vote. I can see only few votes are remaining. Yes, very good everyone. सब खा के healthy बन जाएंगे, बिल्कुल, absolutely correct. So, yes, everyone quickly vote. We can end the polls now. And the correct answer to this particular question is option A, winnowing. So let me explain, everyone. There are two words that we have over here. I want all of you to focus on these two words, winnowing and threshing. What is threshing? Threshing is a process where, of course, we will hold, right? We will hold the bundle of after the harvesting, right? And we will beat on a stone or a very big flat surface like this to separate the grain from the chaff, right? I'm sure you would have seen there's a covering and inside that we have the grain, right? That is threshing. Now winnowing is a process if we use the help of a wind to separate the heavier particle and the lighter particle. The question was asking that if we have to separate the grains from the chaff by using wind, what we call it as? It's winnowing. So I hope that all of you got it. Option number A is the correct answer. Chaliye. Okay. Question number 9, everyone, on your screen. Trickier question. Okay. Hoe is a simple tool used for winnowing, plowing, to add seeds, none of the above. We have seen the hoe, right? We have seen that this is very important structure. So, everyone quickly vote. Mysore Pak. High demand of Mysore Pak pav bhaji. Momos भी दिखे मुझे, ice cream भी दिखी, दाल क्या मैं हलवाई बन गई हूँ? Yes, you know one thing that I do love eating sweets, but I'm not very good in cooking all of this. But yeah, for you I'll make all of these. Yes, everyone, we know that hoe is a very simple tool, right? Which is used for what? Winnowing, plowing, to add seeds or none of the above. Till that time, everyone enjoy the momos. Warm momos. I'll give you the plate also with a chutney. Yes. Right, and actually I can make the dal chawal also. Everyone quickly vote. I can see the votes, and of course many of you are voting for the correct option. 83% of you are voting for the correct option, everyone. So we can end the polls now. 83 of you have voted for the correct answer. And the correct answer is, of course, plowing. So we know that hoe is a very important and a very traditional tool, right? That is used for the process of plowing, right? To actually loosen the soil and till the soil, to lose and turn the soil all together. Clear, everyone? Yes. So option number B is the correct answer. Last question, everyone. Right? Last question. So all of you are ready? Yes. Okay, last question, everyone, and here we go to the last question. Soya bean is a Rabi crop or Kharif crop? Jaldi say. Everyone, soya bean is a Rabi crop or a Kharif crop? We have two options, A or B. This is rasmalai, everyone, right? There's a demand of the pizza also. All of you quickly vote. Tomatoes. And a lot of cheese. Very good, very good. Okay. Seems like, oh, see, this is a very trickier question. Soya bean is what type of crop, everyone? It's a Kharif crop or it's a Rabi crop? I should also know this, right? Very good. We have discussed this. This was there on the revision slide. So we can end the polls now. And we can clearly see a winner, right? Little bit difference we have, but actually, no, it's the opposite. Everyone, it's a Kharif crop, right? It's a Kharif crop, but unfortunately, majority of you have voted for the correct, not for the correct answer, but for the incorrect answer. See, Kharif crop, soya bean is a Kharif crop and it's not a Rabi crop. Remember, everyone, okay? Yes. Okay, everyone. So with this, I think we are done. But food demand is not stopping, I guess. See, Mysore Pak I can make. Amazing Mysore Pak. Yes, Mysore Pak is good. Your stomach is full. Yes. Pani puri, हाँ, pani puri तो बनता है. Pani puri, अच्छा ठीक है, छोटी छोटी पानी की puris. We have a glass filled with spicy water, and of course we have aloo, matar and chanas. So everyone, I hope that all of you have enjoyed this particular session. Please make sure to watch the videos if you haven't already. So of course, I hope that you have taken the screenshots also. It'll actually help you with a very quick revision. If you haven't missed the taking screenshot, you can come back and watch it again. No issues with it, everyone. Right? Yes, fertilizers, I'll explain that once again. Fertilizers are man-made chemicals, right? They are the ones that are made in the factories, and they are used to provide that particular nutrient which are missing from the soil. So NPK is one of the example right over here that we have. Yes, Kaju Katli to kabhi ignore nahi ho rahi. Kaju Katli to is like our favorite. Any color we have the Kaju Katli. Okay, soup is also on demand. So here we have lemon coriander soup. Paisam. Chaliye. With this dish, everyone, I think we would end the session because now is actually time for you to have your dinner. Right? Everyone, I hope that all of you have enjoyed the session. Right? Do write in the comment section कि सबसे अच्छी मिठाई कौन सी लगी. And apart from that, do not forget to write about the answer for this particular question, that why it is advisable to wash our fruits before we eat them or cook them. Right? And as we always say, everyone, we have got you covered. And please make sure to share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel and share this video. And I hope that all of you have hit the like button. ये तो मैंने बोलना ही भूल गई थी आज के. Please hit the like button. एक दो बार बोला, but thank you so much, everyone. Yes, Shiva sir. We are not leaving you. So we should call Shiva sir also. Yes. Just to say hi. Right? काजू कतली ढोकला. अरे next class में, अरे अभी आज सब कुछ आज ही क्लास में सब खा लेंगे, तो next class में we should have some other menu, right? Basic laddu is my favorite. We'll have it in next class. Yes. Okay, so let's call Shiva sir everyone and then we will end the session. Here we have Shiva sir.
Hello, hi everyone.
Yes, thank you so much sir for coming.
Thank you.
So everyone, right? Yes, next dinner का plan करते हैं जल्दी से. We'll have class and then we'll have amazing vyanjan, right, to eat. So everyone, with that I would end the class. Please make sure to go through the videos. Please make sure to read the chapter once again. We are here with you. We will be upcoming with the sessions where we have discussed the questions and other important things. Don't worry about it, but you have to work from your side. Read the chapter, watch all the videos, and we'll be meeting again really very soon. Just in case if I have missed any doubts, please do write your doubts in the comment section below. I will be answering those doubts or we'll take it in the next class. With that everyone, I'll end my class. Thank you so much for being there still so late with us. And do take care of yourself and keep on learning with BYJU'S. Bye bye everyone. Lots of love to each one of you.